闭眼背雅思单词。
ALTERNATE
Alternate.
轮流交替，
They were streaked with alternate bands of color.
它们都带有色彩交替相间的条纹。
They were streaked with alternate bands of color.
Burgeon.
BURGEON
Burgeon.
迅速成长，发展。
Plants burgeon from every available space.
植物能从任何可获得的空间中迅速生長。
Plants burgeon from every available space.
Thunder.
THUNDER
Thunder.
打雷，轰隆響，
Thunder cracked in the sky.
空中雷聲炸響。
Thunder cracked in the sky.
Clarify.
CLARIFY
Clarify.
澄清，闡明。
Thank you for writing and allowing me to clarify the present position.
謝謝你來信，並允許我澄清目前的狀況。
Thank you for writing and allowing me to clarify the present position.
Apace.
APACE
Apace.
快速的，急速的。
Furnace.
FURNACE
Furnace.
熔爐，
Their first job was to rewire the whole house and install a new furnace.
他们的第一份工作是给整个房子重新布线，并安装一个新火炉。
Their first job was to rewire the whole house and install a new furnace.
Interview.
INTERVIEW
Interview.
接见、会见、采访、面試。
The interview went well.
面試很順利。
The interview went well.
Naive.
NAIVE
Naive.
幼稚的、天真的、不成熟的。
Her paintings have a naive, dreamlike quality.
他的画有種質樸夢幻般的韻味。
Her paintings have a naive, dreamlike quality.
Encode.
ENCODE
Encode.
把译成電碼，把編碼。
The two parties encode confidential data in a form that is not directly readable by the other party.
雙方把機密數據寫成一種不能被對方直接讀懂的密碼。
The two parties encode confidential data in a form that is not directly readable by the other party.
Essential.
ESSENTIAL
Essential.
本质的、基本的、必要的、必不可少的、极其重要的。
French and German were deemed essential.
法語和德語被認為是必須的。
French and German were deemed essential.
Scare.
SCARE
Scare.
嚇，使害怕，受驚嚇，感到害怕。
You're scaring me.
你嚇着我了。
You're scaring me.
Observe.
OBSCRVE
Observe.
察覺、觀察、遵守。
The army was observing a ceasefire.
軍隊當時在遵守一項停火協議。
The army was observing a ceasefire.
Murky.
MURKY
Murky.
浑浊的、黑暗的、朦朧的、隱晦的。
The law here is a little bit murky.
該法律此處有點含糊不清。
The law here is a little bit murky.
Criticize.
criticize,
criticize,
批评、非难、责备、评论。
exclude,
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 把排斥在外，将排除不包括。
Many of the youngsters feel excluded.
很多年轻人感觉受排挤。
Many of the youngsters feel excluded.
furnish,
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 布置为配备家具，供应、提供、装备。
The room was starkly furnished.
那房间布置得很普通。
The room was starkly furnished.
meaningful,
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 有目的的，有意义的。
Instead of rushing at life, I wanted something more meaningful.
我不想在生活中忙忙碌碌，而想做更有意义的事。
Instead of rushing at life, I wanted something more meaningful.
image,
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 形象、印象、图像。
Her image is engraved upon my heart.
他的形象铭刻在我的心中。
Her image is engraved upon my heart.
enlighten,
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 启发、开导、阐明。
A few dedicated doctors have fought for years to enlighten the profession.
少数富有献身精神的医生为启蒙这一行业而奋斗多年。
A few dedicated doctors have fought for years to enlighten the profession.
exploratory,
exploratorry,
exploratory,
探测的、勘探的、探索的。
Exploratory surgery revealed her liver cancer.
探查手术发现了他的肝癌。
Exploratory surgery revealed her liver cancer.
excavation,
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 挖掘、发掘、出土文物。
She worked on the excavation of a Mayan archaeological site.
他那时从事一个玛雅考古遗址的挖掘工作。
She worked on the excavation of a Mayan archaeological site.
scrub,
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 用力擦洗，把擦净，取消。
The walls needed a good scrub.
这些墙需要一次好好的刷洗。
The walls needed a good scrub.
homogeneous,
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 同种类的，由相同事物组成的。
The unemployed are not a homogeneous group.
失业者并不都是同一类人。
The unemployed are not a homogeneous group.
profound, profound, profound,
深切的、深远的、知识渊博的、见解深刻的、深奥的。
He sighed with profound resignation.
他极度无奈地叹气。
He sighed with profound resignation.
collate,
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 对照、核对、整理。
They took sheets of paper off piles, collated them, and put them into envelopes.
他们从纸堆中拿出一沓一沓的纸，整理好并放入信封中。
They took sheets of paper off piles, collated them, and put them into envelopes.
aspiration,
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 强烈的愿望、志向。
He is unlikely to send in the army to quell nationalist aspirations.
他不大可能派军队来压制民族主义倾向。
He is unlikely to send in the army to quell nationalist aspirations.
Burst.
burst,
Burst.
爆炸，突然发作，破裂。
He put on a burst of speed.
他爆发出一阵猛冲。
He put on a burst of speed.
Marble.
marble,
Marble.
大理石，担子。
The marble floor was beginning to chill me.
大理石的地板开始让我感到很冷。
The marble floor was beginning to chill me.
Excreta.
excreta,
Excreta.
排泄物。
Condone.
condone,
Condone.
宽恕、赦免、纵容、容忍。
I have never encouraged nor condoned violence.
我从来没有鼓励或纵容过暴力行为。
I have never encouraged nor condoned violence.
Popularize.
popularize,
Popularize.
宣扬、宣传、推广，使普及、使通俗化。
Irving Brokaw, who had studied figure skating in Europe, returned to the US and popularized the new sport.
欧文·布罗考在欧洲学习了花样滑冰，回到美国后推广了这项新的体育运动。
Irving Brokaw, who had studied figure skating in Europe, returned to the US and popularized the new sport.
Computerize.
computterize,
Computerize.
使计算机化，用计算机做，用计算机储存。
Computerized databases are proliferating fast.
计算机存储数据库正在迅速发展。
Computerized databases are proliferating fast.
Carry.
carry,
Carry.
运送、搬运、传送。
He carried a loaded gun.
他带着一支装了子弹的枪。
He carried a loaded gun.
Refrigerator.
refrigerator,
Refrigerator.
冰箱、冷藏库。
He foraged in the refrigerator for munchies.
他在冰箱里搜找零食。
He foraged in the refrigerator for munchies.
Frame.
frame,
Frame.
框架。
I need to find out who tried to frame me.
我需要查出谁试图诬陷我。
I need to find out who tried to frame me.
Clash.
clash,
Clash.
发生冲突，不协调，砰的相撞，发出刺耳的撞击声。
Inside government, there was a clash of views.
政府内部有意见分歧。
Inside government, there was a clash of views.
Necessity.
necessity,
Necessity.
必然、必要、必需品、必要性。
Water is a basic necessity of life.
水是一种基本生活必需品。
Water is a basic necessity of life.
Origin.
origin,
Origin.
起源，
The origin of the custom is obscure.
该习俗的起源鲜为人知。
The origin of the custom is obscure.
Random.
random,
Random.
任意的、 随机的，随意的。
Police will conduct random breath tests.
警察会随机进行吹气酒精测试。
Police will conduct random breath tests.
Venue.
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 地点。
He said all that remained was to agree to a time and venue.
他说剩下的只是同意一个时间和地点。
He said all that remained was to agree to a time and venue.
Sanction.
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 批准、认可。
He may now be ready to sanction the use of force.
他或许现在正准备批准使用武力。
He may now be ready to sanction the use of force.
Personality.
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 人格、个性、名人、人物。
She had a sweet, lively personality.
他有着可爱活泼的性格。
She had a sweet, lively personality.
Hover.
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 翱翔、盘旋，逗留在近旁徘徊、彷徨、犹豫。
Judith was hovering in the doorway.
朱迪斯在门口徘徊。
Judith was hovering in the doorway.
Content.
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 满意的。
There is no table of contents.
没有目录。
There is no table of contents.
Terminology.
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 专门用语、术语。
It's couched in such very user-unfriendly terminology.
其中使用了用户很难理解的此类术语。
It's couched in such very user-unfriendly terminology.
Alert.
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 警惕的。
We all have to stay alert.
我们都必须保持警觉。
We all have to stay alert.
Oak.
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 橡树、橡木。
The walls were dark oak paneling.
这些墙是深色橡木镶板的。
The walls were dark oak paneling.
Pesticide.
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 杀虫剂、农药。
Many pesticides are irritants.
许多杀虫剂都有刺激性。
Many pesticides are irritants.
Gamble.
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 赌博、打赌、投机、冒险。
Are you a gambling man, Mr. Graham?
你是个赌徒吗，格雷勒姆先生？
Are you a gambling man, Mr. Graham?
Plot.
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 情节、阴谋、小块土地。
Can you follow the plot so far?
你到目前能理解这个情节吗？
Can you follow the plot so far?
Deduce.
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 演绎、推断。
He deduced that the two children belonged to the couple.
他推断这两个孩子是那对夫妇的。
He deduced that the two children belonged to the couple.
Specification.
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 汽车、建筑、设备等的规格说明、明细规范。
I'd like to buy some land and have a house built to my specification.
我想买块地，并按照我的要求建一座房子。
I'd like to buy some land and have a house built to my specification.
Divide.
divide,
Divide.
分开、分隔、分配、分享、除。
Divide the sauce among 4 bowls.
把调味汁分到4个碗里。
Divide the sauce among 4 bowls.
Contrary.
contrary,
Contrary.
相反的，
Contrary to the more alarmist reports, he is not going to die.
与那些危言耸听的报道相反，他不会死的。
Contrary to the more alarmist reports, he is not going to die.
Digital.
digital,
Digital.
数码的、数字的。
The signal will be converted into digital code.
信号将被转变成数字编码。
The signal will be converted into digital code.
Counter.
counter,
Counter.
相反的，
He propped his elbows upon a greasy counter.
他把胳膊肘撑在油腻腻的柜台上。
He propped his elbows upon a greasy counter.
Form.
form,
Form.
形成、出现。
An idea formed in his mind.
一个想法在他的脑子里形成了。
An idea formed in his mind.
Cylinder.
cylinder,
Cylinder.
圆柱体、圆筒、气缸。
It was recorded on a wax cylinder.
它被刻录在了蜡烛上。
It was recorded on a wax cylinder.
Tease.
tease,
Tease.
逗乐、奚落、戏弄、强求。
We teased him mercilessly.
我们毫不同情地取笑他。
We teased him mercilessly.
Conserve.
conscrve,
Conserve.
保护、保存、储存、节约。
People should insulate their homes to conserve energy.
人们应该使住房隔冷，以保存能量。
People should insulate their homes to conserve energy. Frontline.
frontline,
Frontline.
前线的、第一线的。
These frontline defenses are backed up by armored units in reserve.
前线防御有后备装甲部队的支援。
These frontline defenses are backed up by armored units in reserve.
Renew.
renew,
Renew.
重新开始、恢复、更换、更新、续借。
Existing timbers are replaced or renewed.
现有的木材在被替换或更新。
Existing timbers are replaced or renewed.
Management.
management,
Management.
管理、处理。
The management plan has 4 main components.
该管理计划有4个主要组成部分。
The management plan has 4 main components.
assign, assign, assign,
指派、分配、指定。
I was assigned to Troop A of the 10th Cavalry.
我被分派到了第10装甲部队的 A 大队。
I was assigned to Troop A of the 10th Cavalry.
Withdraw.
withdraw,
Withdraw.
收回、撤退、缩回、退出、提取。
He became very withdrawn and broody.
他变得离群所居，郁郁寡欢。
He became very withdrawn and broody.
Promotion.
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 提升、晋级、促进、增进、发起、发扬、宣传、推销。
Consider changing jobs or trying for promotion.
考虑换工作或者争取晋升。
Consider changing jobs or trying for promotion.
Feather.
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 羽毛、翎毛。
I tape the base of the feather onto the velvet.
我用胶带把羽毛的根部粘到天鹅绒上。
I tape the base of the feather onto the velvet.
Foul.
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 发臭的、肮脏的、邪恶的。
He had fallen foul of the FBI.
他已惹恼了联邦调查局。
He had fallen foul of the FBI.
Memorable.
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 容易记住的、难忘的。
Is there any interviewee who stands out as memorable?
参加面试的人中，有没有特别值得注意的？
Is there any interviewee who stands out as memorable?
Decade.
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 10年、10年期。
Women have become more assertive in the past decade.
妇女在过去10年已变得更坚定自信。
Women have become more assertive in the past decade.
Flourish.
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 繁荣、茂盛、兴旺。
If left unchecked, weeds will flourish.
如果不加遏制，杂草就会疯长。
If left unchecked, weeds will flourish.
Divine.
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 神的、神授的、天赐的。
Her carrot cake is divine.
他的胡萝卜饼好吃极了。
Her carrot cake is divine.
Transcription.
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 抄写、誊写、抄本、誊本、书面标注的事物。改编。
Congress.
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 大会、国会、议会。
A lot has changed after the party congress.
该党代表大会后，很多都变了。
A lot has changed after the party congress.
Transcribe.
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 抄写、誊写、打印、转录。
She is transcribing, from his dictation, the diaries of Simon Foreman.
他正在根据他的口述记录西蒙·福曼的日记。
She is transcribing, from his dictation, the diaries of Simon Foreman.
Welfare.
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 福利。
Welfare provides a cushion against hardship.
福利给困苦提供了一个缓解。
Welfare provides a cushion against hardship.
Legislative.
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 立法的，有立法权的，根据法规执行的，立法机关的。
Often, such projects are the result of legislative log rolling.
一般来说，这样的项目都是立法机关之间相互投赞成票所通过的议案结果。
Often, such projects are the result of legislative log rolling.
astronaut,
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 宇航员，
Astronaut Pierre Thwat tried to latch the 15-foot robotic arm onto the satellite.
宇航员皮埃尔索特想要把这个长15英尺的机械手安到人造卫星上。
Astronaut Pierre Thwat tried to latch the 15-foot robotic arm onto the satellite.
context,
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 上下文，背景，环境。
I would qualify that by putting it into context.
我会把它放入上下文中加以解释。
I would qualify that by putting it into context.
lower,
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 较低的，下面的。
She bit her lower lip.
她咬着下唇。
She bit her lower lip.
maturity,
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 成熟，完善，完备，准备就绪，到期。
We stop growing at maturity.
我们在成熟后就停止成长了。
We stop growing at maturity.
contemplate,
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 思量，沉思，注视，凝视，打算，预期。
He is contemplating pawning his watch.
他在考虑把手表当了。
He is contemplating pawning his watch.
clamp,
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 加紧，
He clamped his lips together.
他紧闭双唇。
He clamped his lips together.
unaware,
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 未意识到的。
At first, he was blissfully unaware of the conspiracy against him.
起初，他对反对自己的阴谋全不知情，还在悠哉悠哉。
At first, he was blissfully unaware of the conspiracy against him.
vessel,
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 总称船只、容器、血管。
The vessel yesterday reached anchorage off Dubai.
该船昨日抵达迪拜附近的锚地。
The vessel yesterday reached anchorage off Dubai.
odd,
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 奇特的、临时的、奇数的。
How many pages was it? 500 odd.
它多少页？500左右。
How many pages was it? 500 odd.
issue,
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 问题争论点，发行，一期，分发，流出。
It's a dead issue, Baxter.
这件事已经不重要了，巴克斯特。
It's a dead issue, Baxter.
tensile,
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 拉力的，张力的，可延展的，可伸长的。
Certain materials can be manufactured with a high tensile strength.
某些材料可以制造成抗拉伸强度大的产品。
Certain materials can be manufactured with a high tensile strength.
announce,
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 宣布，声称。
He announced that he's going to resign.
他宣布即将辞职。
He announced that he's going to resign.
brittle,
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 易碎的，易损坏的，靠不住的， 冷淡的，不友好的，尖利的。
Pine is brittle and breaks.
松木硬脆一折。
Pine is brittle and breaks.